the NBA.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the Brooklyn Nets taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. And the Nets with possession here. It's a three-point game. From deep, Petrovic shot is off.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
A nice shot by Duncan.
And when your 7-footer, like Tim Duncan is knocking down jumpers off of passes like that there, it is devastating to the defense.
Now here's Durant. Let's go with a three. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Spurs ball.
On offense, here is San Antonio. Robinson with it. And Lopez picks him up. Leonard way outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Kawhi Leonard has worked so hard on his shooting to become more consistent, specifically the three-point shot.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. And Petrovic gets it to go.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
So it's San Antonio now. From deep three-point range, Petrovic with a rebound.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Now here's Durant. He got a piece of it.
That's an awesome defensive display by Duncan there, coming up with the block and aggressively sending that one back.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Here's Kidd.
Yeah, it's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Spurs.
Durant for three. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Amazing ball handling ability allows Durant to gain separation from even the most locked down defenders.
Here's Gervin. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Kidd with the bucket.
Tremendous range. I mean, that'll stretch a defense thin.
From deep. Brooklyn with the board. Just 1 point separating the teams. From deep three-point range, they get it again. Here's Durant. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Timeout called, the Spurs.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
All right, fans, that one here, Spurs, Hype Squad, and Steve. Make some noise there.
Durant's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And stolen by Irving. And the layup is good off the glass.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
So it's Brooklyn now. 3-point lead. Kidd with the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Leonard outside. Can they get it? Knocks it down from distance. Leonard's got 6 points.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Irving for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Shot is up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for the Nets, Brook Lopez. At the line for one.
And that one misses.
Lopez serves as an unbelievable case study for someone who changed his game over time. I mean, almost in a season. So specifically, how he added the three-point shot, it's made him such a valuable asset to this offense. Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
Here's Petrovic. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Got a piece of it. Pass to Gervin. From deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, trailing by 2. From deep three-point range, the shot by Kidd, no good. San Antonio with the ball. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Here's Petrovic. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. 5 points in the game.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, no one's on you. Great shot there. Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Good chance here for Irving. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Irving's got 7.
Brook Lopez.
And the Spurs with possession here. It's a three-point game. Here's Gervin. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Drazen Petrovic. His first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for San Antonio, George Gervin. Shooting one.
And the free throw, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Irving. And there's another one for the Nets.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
He drops it from range.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
All sorts of time, and all around the rim that time before dropping.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
He shoots. Oh, denied by Durant.
Yeah, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Here's Robinson, and he converts the layup.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Irving's checked in for Brooklyn.
Personal foul. 14 foul. Coming onto the floor for the Nets, Kyrie Irving.
Here's Petrovic, and Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Great feed by the center. Lopez is a solid passer. Maybe one of the better passing fives in the league.
Robinson on the wing, covered by Lopez. Right side, Robinson. To the left side wing. Lopez with the steal. Now Irving. 11 points in the game. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
The Spurs making a switch here.
Sean Elliott. Manu Ginobili.
San Antonio trailing here.
Parker.
Here's Ginobili. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Irving for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Now that pull-up shot right there, that ain't easy. And Kyrie, he made it look easy.
And that one drops.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Irving for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Irving's got 6.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Brooklyn foul. Julius Irving. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Elliott. Here's Parker. From deep.
Right now, they're losing ground. I mean, they might need to switch things up a bit. Maybe hit the offensive boards a little harder.
Hits the three-pointer.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Both free throws good from Irving.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Elliott from deep three-point range. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
San Antonio ball.
Poke loose. Minute 32 left to play in the first. The 3 connects from downtown. Parker's gotten his second bucket. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Durant way outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a 3, you know he's coming back at you.
It's good. Brooklyn with the ball. Three-pointer. And the Nets, another 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And here are the Spurs now. They trail by 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter. Robinson gets the bucket.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Irving for 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Elliott. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Brooklyn with the ball. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Irving for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
The Nets with the lead.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
Parker. That's his third personal foul. team is in the penalty.
He misses the free throw. And the Spurs making a change here.
Kyrie Irving, 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
I feel like Kyrie is just never afraid of the challenge in front of him. Tougher the situation, seems like the tougher he plays.
Here's Ginobili. And the jumper is good.
Ginobili.